Right everybody, just showing our Delphi injector out of a Ford Mondeo. As you can see, it's all mucked up. Car keeps stalling, should I say cutting out when I put my foot down in 5th gear, sometimes in 4th. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to take it apart, strip it apart, put it in the ultrasonic cleaner and clean all the jets out and inside and be like new. Right, so the first thing we've got to do, just trying to get this phone in a place, is to unscrew this piece here. So I'll just put the phone down a second. Right, and as you take it apart, as you'll see, there is a spring, as you can see there, a spring inside this piece here that needs to come out. I'll take that out, put that there. And this is all your jets and that. This is where all the fuel comes through with your solenoid is. Now the nib. You get this piece here, where this circular bit inside needs to be taken out. Alright, what I do is I just turn it over. You've got a pen, and on the back here, see that little brass thing there? I just normally just give it a quick pop. It's hard to do with one hand. Let's put you down there. Right, I'll just pop it out and I'll come back and I'll show you. Unfortunately, I can't seem to get this one. Out, but I managed to pop it forward. I'll put that in the ultrasonic cleaner and then I'll try and get it out when the ultrasonic cleaner's out. I'll go on it. Maybe there's more muck than what I thought. Oh, put that down. Next piece is this piece. This comes out with the needle goes in this bit. There's a spring that goes in there and the needle. I'll step that out and there's the spring, as you can see. And now this piece, this other piece, you need to get this long piece out there. Normally this washer can cause problems. So what I like to do is I like to just throw it in like that. Let the ultrasonic cleaner clean all the rubbish, all the crap and crud off everything, and then just strip it down a bit more and put it back in after. So what I'll do is I'm just going to pause the video for a second, and then I'm just going to fill the ultrasonic cleaner up, which I like to use a C-Clean 2. In my ultrasonic cleaner, I use hot water, and I'll just stop the video and put it on. Okay, well I've also put a couple of drops of fairy washing up liquid in, which I find's good against all the grease and that. So plonk everything in. And we'll switch it on. That. Okay, so anyway, I've took them all out. Let's have a look inside. It's absolutely spotless. Now this took a bit of persuading, but I managed to get it out. And if you look at the bottom, this thing here is the I don't exactly know what it does. It looks like a needle or a pin, maybe to control fuel, but you can see it's full of crud all over it, so we'll let that back in. Also, now that's out, so I can get a bit of a clean inside. I'll let that back in. Now this thing here, after it's sonic clean, it popped out. So now that's open, I can see a little bit of crud in the hole there, so I'll put that in. And this is the thing that's inside the wheel. Look, there's tiny holes in there, so that must be some sort of fuel control thing. So I'll put that back in on its own. And I'll also give this thing another clean, I think, just to be safe. Springs are springs, they look clean enough to me. Put them there, and I'll turn it back on. Put it in for 480 again. I'll just put it on maximum settings. And so look at that. Flood coming off. And everything really got there. 400 more seconds. And assemble it all. There's it. Okay. Now all the parts are lovely and clean. I like to give them a blow through all the holes just to make sure there's no water or anything left in there. Needs a blow, it's a bit wet that still. So this thing here, this, nice and clean. There's little holes on the side of it, so that goes back in there, like so. It's nice and loose, like before when it were really tight. So let's reassemble. Basically, your injector, the small long spring goes in the middle, then this goes that way, this goes that way, and then you firing pin and spring. So I'll put it back together and I'll show you the finished product. Okay, I've screwed it all back together. That looks a lot better, doesn't it? Now they say 55 Newton meters to tighten this up, but I just tighten it as I can with some spanners and then stick it in the vise, tighten it, stick 2 spanners on it and just give it a bit of a crack tight. Okay, hopefully it'll run alright. Thank you. What are you doing? What you got? Yeah. Grab that. This pump just want it to clean, Nicola. So then I can do a washing and grip it.
What are you washing up?
Done this now. I might have to do the other 2 again. You know, the first 2 because I missed them parts.